Blessed morning, Grateful Gal family. Here with me and my co-host Frankie Fly this morning. Thank y'all for tuning in for some great sports talk. We'll give y'all some rundown, some predictions for the weekends coming up for the games, some news, in the baseball world, just different, sport topics, a lot of great energy, blessings. Of course, we're going to talk about God, get into the daily verse before we get into that. And, just many things. Hope everybody had a great week. Pray and ask that all the families and the victims of the hurricane, God just send them a lot of healing, patience, justification and understanding that, He gonna bring them through that, and that, everything, happens for a reason. But just, again, to protect and watch over them and their families and their loved ones, and ask that they have a speedy recovery and everybody, got through the hurricane safe. So the daily verse for the day of October 1st, 2022, derives from the book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 14, and it states as follows. So shall the knowledge of wisdom be unto thy soul. When thou hast found it, then there shall be a reward, and thy expectation shall not be cut off. And again, it's from the book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 14. And before we get into sports as well this morning, I want to give a shout out to my grandpa Aaron. It's his birthday, and my cousin T. Asia. Happy birthday to y'all.
Shout out.
Yeah, y'all have a blessed day. May it be filled with much joy, love, many blessings to be able to see more and experience many more. Until I see y'all again, I love y'all. Y'all turn up, enjoy it. My little cousin TT, she just getting big. I remember when she was first a little baby, my grandma and they stayed in East Point, and now I think TH probably turned on 27. She probably turned about 14 today. So happy birthday to my cousin, man. I'm proud of you. Continue in your growth as a big sister, as a young lady. I know it's a lot of bright things for you. And granddaddy, shout out to you. You always been our anchor for a long time in our family, so I appreciate y'all. And now let's get to it. Sports time.
All right, so we're going to run down the Week 4 games so far. So on Thursday night, we had that game that we just agreed on. The score was 15-27, Bengals way. Unfortunately, one of the quarterbacks, Mr. Tua, got a secondary concussion, so that wasn't good. It looked like it to be something serious, but the medical people said that it was fine and he flew home with the team. We can talk about that after the rundown. So then second game of the week actually starts at 9:30. It's an overseas game. It's Minnesota versus Saints. I got Minnesota.
You ain't taking no score predictions, or no?
Nah. Only for games that I care about, like my game or your game or whatever.
Gotcha. I don't know. I think the Vikings got to bounce back here. Even though they beat Detroit last week, but I think they're still finding their identity. But I like the Saints defense, so I think it's gonna be a good, entertaining game. I'm definitely glad that the NFL has been starting to branch out to different countries. They have some games in Mexico. Sometimes they've been having the games in the UK for the last about 4 or 5 years. Because I remember when I lived in Germany, the Eagles had played the Chargers over there, or the Eagles played somebody over there, and I didn't get a chance to go check them out. But it was I remember that. I remember them coming over there, and I was like, man, the Eagles gonna be in London, and I was in the Army then. Obviously, couldn't have the freedom like I do now with my time. But it worked out. I'm here now to see my team. But I love the fact that, again, the NFL is branching out to different countries, and who knows how many other stadiums they'll play in the next 5 to 10 years or whatever around the world. So I'm excited for it. The love of the American football is being branched out to a lot of other countries, especially because I remember in when I was in Poland a couple years back, I was doing joint training with some Croatian military individuals, and one of the guys, he loved Tom Brady. Like, he loved American football. So like I said, it's cool to be able to see that, the impact that it has in foreigners, when you firsthand. But then again, them embracing it with these country games, like again in Mexico and the UK. So I'm excited to see, eventually some games get to Africa or all these other countries, and hopefully for the smaller countries like or the less fortunate countries like Mexico's and all these other countries who plan to go into. And hopefully it does a lot for their their economic revenue. Creating jobs and really putting a lot of money into their different funds, health, schools, whatever whatever it'll be to be able to better their economic situations. So yeah,
absolutely. All right, so after that we got 1 second. Here we go. We got Cleveland at Atlanta. I got Cleveland because I don't know. I don't really believe in Atlanta like that. No disrespect to your home team.
It's all right. It's my home team. It ain't my team. It's the Atlanta team. Yeah.
Not your team.
But I'm gonna take the Browns too. Like I said, when you run the ball, you're supposed to be able to win. So.
Yep. And then we got my game. The Bills versus the Ravens. I'm going us by 3. Justin Tucker in the final seconds, of course, going to do it. He missed a field goal last week, but nobody's perfect. So I'm gonna say us by either. I'm gonna say 3. I'm not gonna say no. Actually, I got faith in my team, so I'm gonna say us by 10.
No, I mean I ain't understand. I ain't doubting that you got faith in your team. I got faith in my team too, bro. But I mean the other team y'all lined up against. They asked me to do like a raffle thing the other day on one of the fantasy sites I do or whatever. And I couldn't even do it, man. They was like, which player gonna have more yards between Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson? I was like, bro, I'm not even about to make that prediction because it's gonna be a shootout, like what I mean. So hats off to your team, like give them 10 points. I'm not saying they cannot do that, what I mean. I think are y'all at home tomorrow?
Yes, sir. We got the game.
Yeah, I think y'all could take it. I think y'all could take it. Like I said, definitely gonna be a matchup. But y'all, I definitely expect for y'all to get a super hungry Bills team who just came off a loss, when they the type of loss they had, so I definitely think y'all gonna get a Bills team that's, already top tier, but, even more dedicated. So it's gonna be a great game, man.
They coming with a chip on the shoulder this week.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to y'all, that matchup. I'm looking forward to it. I actually probably watch that game just because, like I said, both.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
Your game come on, boy, at like 4?
No, my game come on at 1, boy. We lit. I'm gonna watch my game.
All right. My bad.
No, you good.
All right. So then after that, we got another division rivalry. We got Washington versus Dallas. I'm gonna go Washington. No, I'm gonna go Dallas.
Yeah, I'm going Dallas too.
Doing something over there. Yeah.
No, I ain't about that. It's just about they defense is better than the Commanders. Well, the Commanders got a good front seven, you know what I mean? If they can terrorize Cooper Rush, if they can terrorize him, if they can do what we did to the Commanders, they can get Rush off like out of sync. If they can get him out of sync, they'll win. But they got to run the ball on offense because they can't put the game in Carson Wentz's hand. I don't know. He's had setbacks, you know what I mean? Especially when you get him off track and out of rhythm, I don't know. But I'm taking the Cowboys. But the Commanders can win, like I said, if they front seven give Cooper Rush a problem. Yeah.
Pressure bust pipes. So then after that, I think this is going to be a good game. I got Seattle versus Detroit. I got Detroit coming out. Even though I like Geno Smith and what he's got going on over there, I'm gonna take Detroit.
Yeah, I'm taking Detroit. Them boys running the ball, man. Detroit got a good team. Because I look back at our game from week 1, bro. And a lot of people be saying we ain't played nobody. But, bro, them boys is out there playing, man. All these teams we played, like I said, they're professional, first of all. And I feel like, just because the Jaguars are 2-1, they think they're a threat to us, bro. Any team can be a threat to us, but we're a threat to ourselves. If we don't go out there and do what we have to do, we gonna lose. This is like any team, you know what I mean? We can only control the things we can control. We don't care about who in front of us, bro. We gonna go out there and play our game, you know what I mean? And like Coach Nick Sirianni said, we're gonna have some bad plays, but it's about what you're gonna do after that. Are you gonna continue to stick to those bad plays, or are you gonna continue to go make good plays? And when you make good plays, are you gonna continue to make good plays? You know what I mean? Like, so it's about control what you can control, man. But I'm excited, and like I said, the Detroit Lions have a good team, man. And when they in the playoffs later on this year, a lot of people will be like, this,
Boy,
that.
it's a
But
wild card, yep.
I'm telling you that. But I like them. They got a good team. From my understanding, they currently have a winning record. If I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
And you know what I mean. So yeah. But me personally, I'm going to take the Lions over the Seahawks.
No, they got a losing record. 1-2.
1-2. Okay, so they just won their first game last week. Then okay, or whoever they beat. A couple weeks ago. No, they lost to the Vikings last week, and they beat somebody before that. But just still, though, in those games, they still been putting 30-plus points up in those games. They average probably about 20-plus points a game. So their offense is going to score. So, they got to be ready. And then the Seahawks lost their safety for the year. Oh, boy, Adams, whatever. That was a big piece for them. So, hey, I'm taking the Lions.
All right. So, hold on. My phone started bugging out. Come on.
Yeah, man, y'all stay tuned in. A lot of great sports news coming forward, going all that good stuff.
So then we got the Jets versus the Steelers. I'm taking the Jets just because, it's the Steelers and, that. You know how that goes.
I think their offense it'll be more versatile this week with their game planning because they have Zach Wilson back in the lineup. Because he's a more mobile quarterback than Flacco. But in that sense, I like the Steelers defense. And they can run the ball. Like I said, they got Najee Harris. They can run the ball. Mitch Trubisky, if he do what he's supposed to do, don't try to be extra. He can win. He's been a starting quarterback in this league. He know what it takes. He repetitions or so he can play. But I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm taking somebody, but like I said, I think the Steelers is a better team out of those two teams.
Right on. All right, and then we got the Titans versus the Colts. I'm taking. I don't know. I really don't. I think either team is on the fence with me. So I'm going to just pick the Titans just because they got a run game. I don't really know too much of anything that's going on with the Colts.
Nah, shoot. They got a run game, too. They got Jonathan Taylor back there. But, no, the thing about the Colts, and they got a good defense because the thing about the Colts defense, bro, when you go up against a good running back every week, bro, in practice, it gets you accustomed to playing, good running back. So I think the Colts defense is going to step up big against Derrick Henry, and I think they're going to take him down.
All right. And then we got the Chargers versus the Texans. I'm going with the underdog this time, just because the Chargers is really banged up. I'm going to go with the Texans because I feel like they're hungry for a win. I don't think they got any wins yet so far this season.
I think, what app are you looking at the sports things on? The running.
The NFL thing.
Oh, okay.
I just checked it in week 4.
Gotcha. Yo, well, let me pull it up right here because I think they might be. I think they won one game as well. I don't know if it was last week or.
Nope. 2-1.
Oh, okay. They tied the game. That's the game they tied with the Colts. Okay.
And the Chargers is 1-2.
Yeah. And Justin Herbert banged up.
I believe. Yep. He's been hurt since week 2, I think, or 3. 2.
Yep. I'm gonna go with the Texans as well then.
And then going on to the 4:00 games. Wait, did I pick you? Did we say your game yet?
You didn't say my game, but you know who I'm going with.
Yeah, who y'all? Oh, okay.
Play the Jaguars at home.
Yeah.
I'm excited. A lot of people been talking about, Doug Peterson returns and all that, and man, we don't care about that. You know what I mean? Like, when I get into, I'm really in depth to my team, so I watch all the meetings. I watch the players. You know what I mean? I know I'm into my team. That's what I do. I've been doing that probably like the last, 5 years, and I really remember. No, it's probably like 6 years. Cause I remember vividly. We had the draft. That draft era when we had got Carson Wentz and stuff like that, and I started, really getting into like the team. I had moved overseas, so I was like further away, so I had to try to get as much as possible information as I could, and that's when I started, being into the app more. Just like I said, really every coach meeting, media, all that. I enjoy I actually enjoy the media side of the NFL more than I do the NBA because it's more, like I said, it's a whole team thing. You know what I mean? It's so many individuals that play a part into the success of the team. You know what I mean? Like in the NBA, you have a lot of individuals as well, but there's only 10 people on a playing area at one time. 5 from one team and 5 from the other. But with the NFL, it's 22 people at one time. You know what I mean? It's just like, a lot of moving pieces. A lot of IQ, a lot of mental. It's more mental in football than it is basketball. Me personally, that's what I think. Because it's mental in basketball too, but the IQ, it's like basically your IQ and how you can execute things. But in football, it's more technique, discipline. A lot of different real small detail focuses. Yeah, way more moving pieces than football. Basketball. So that's why I like it way more. I love the media, but I'm definitely taking us this weekend.
You got a score?
I give us about 10. I've been doing. I think I did 7 the first week against the Lions. I don't think I picked against the Vikings, and then did I? I don't remember picking against them, and I didn't pick against the Commanders either, even though I knew felt like we were gonna destroy them. But yeah, I'm gonna take us about 10 this week just because we're at home. This is our second home game. We have an identity now. I understand. I've seen some type of consistency from our offense to get down the field. Hopefully, we can do it 4 quarters this game. And then, just really, my defense is going to continue to step up and mold together and gel, and put in pieces. And I think we're going to get after Trevor Lawrence, and we're going, my D-line, my front 7 is going to continue to dominate. I believe that going into the draft, when we got Jordan Davis especially, that we had the best, offensive line and defensive line, but especially the defensive line, just because of our rotation. And we lost Derek Barnett for the season. He came back on a 1 year. We lost him in week 2, I believe, against the Vikings, or week 2 against the Vikings. And then, like I said, we the pieces we've drafted. We got Jordan Davis this year. We had Milton Williams last year. Tyron Jackson. A lot of these young bulls, just in the trenches. Javon, we still had Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, Brandon Graham came back off an injury. Josh Sweat, we have so many pieces on our front 7 that, when we rotate people, and I'm even probably missing some, some of the players number 95 start with a T, something like that's alone. He's like probably a Hawaiian gentleman. But even him, I remember him. We got him from USC a couple years back in the 7th, 6th round or something. It was he was a low round, but he's a bigger guy. So even him, that's always been our identity. And ever since the Super Bowl year, we've always, we've our depth in those positions. Even our O-line, we can literally have a starting 5 O-line. You feel what I'm saying? With our backup O-lineman. We got a 3 years ago first round lineman, Andre Dillard. You feel what I'm saying? We got our young boys who got a lot of experience. Cam Jurgens, we just drafted him to replace Jason Kelsey for the future. So it's we really have so many pieces, and we know the formula to be great to for the now and the future. But it's about, putting that work in, being consistent, and the team knows that. And that's what I love about the team. That's what I love about the Eagles. That's what I always loved. Just drew me to them when I was a child. That work ethic, that passion that they have. The players like Brian. I know I was able to, the experienced players like Brian Dawkins, Brian Westbrook, T.O. in his primer years. All these type of Asante Samuel, top tier, individuals that play for this organization, and it took so much pride to be, top tier. So it's just something that definitely trickled down. And currently now with our quarterback, he's definitely, the leader of our team, and he wants to win. Like I said, I saw him beat us, playing at Alabama and going, to Oklahoma and still doing great things there. And then eventually, that same work ethic translated to the NFL. And now he's, second year, full season as a starting quarterback. And we see, people see that, what Jalen Hurts can be. And he's not even done yet. He's not even, like I said, it's only his second full season. You know what I mean? So think about when he get into year 10, and all the experience that's going to be behind him and, under his belt and stuff. So I'm just excited for our team, the future, and I'm excited for tomorrow, just like they are. I know they're looking forward to playing a great team that's on the rise. When I told people that when Doug Peterson became a part of the Jaguars, I knew the type of culture he was going to bring there. One, again, he was our coach, but two, the things. Look how much better he made Carson Wentz. An individual we never even heard of, and we know what Trevor Lawrence has accomplished at a collegiate level. You know what I mean? So I already knew how that was going to translate. And look how they playing now. They gelling. They putting up a lot of points. They defense flying around. You know, they got some good Georgia dogs down there. You know, Trayvon Walker, you know, #1 pick. You know, Georgia Bulldog. So, yeah, man, you know, I love it. I'm excited. But I give us about 10, and we shall see.
All right. I'm going to go. I feel like it's going to be a good test for y'all. I'm going to go 7.
I like it.
I'm going to go 7. You know. But next game, we start off the 4 o'clock slate. Cardinals versus Panthers. Panthers at home. I'm gonna go Panthers.
You said versus the Cardinals?
Yeah.
Nah. They defense not. Nah. Kyler Murray probably gonna have like 150 rush yards. You know what I mean? And I don't. Yeah. Nah.
Alright.
I'm going Cardinals. And they defense like that. They gonna be picking what you calling off. Baker Mayfield off. They got them DBs in Arizona. They like that.
Okay, we gonna see. We got another division rival game: the Broncos versus the Raiders. We'll go with the Broncos. I don't feel like the Raiders know what they got, how good of a team they got. They just keep making little mistakes. So I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Yeah, I think. Where we at? Who at home?
Raiders.
I'm going Raiders. Time for them to win.
All right. And the Patriots play the Packers.
I'm going Pats.
Yeah.
Cause boy ain't even.
Plus Mac Jones hurt.
Yeah, Mac Jones ain't even playing, so I'm going Pats.
Yeah. And then we got the Chiefs versus the Bucks. Should be a good game. 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
Nice. I'm going Chiefs. Yeah, I'm going Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs. Change my pick. I'm going Chiefs.
Them boys gonna be on Tom Brady. Bump that. Them boys at his neck. And I think what's his name? Patrick Mahomes got a lot that he want to prove against the Tampa Bay defense. Cause them boys is at his neck at the Super Bowl. Oh my goodness, boy. Them boys were flying around, boy. So.
Right. Hold on right quick, bro.
You good? Yeah, after this, y'all, we're going to be going into the NCAA rundown. It's been a little longer show this morning. We kind of did it backwards. Not longer, but, usually our sports shows run about, 25, 30 minutes. I'm going to run through the NCAA. Shout out to the Braves. The Braves beat the Mets last night 5-2, so we're tied for first place in the NL East for #1 right now. So just going forward, we got 2 more games with the Mets tonight and tomorrow night, and then we got the last 3 games of the season with the Marlins. I had said the Mariners the other day, but the Mariners just actually clinched their first playoff spot in probably like 10 plus years or something like that. But it's been a decent while. So shout out to the Mariners. And then we're just about to have some good talk. Definitely appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Me and my co-host Frankie Fly. This is just again something that we've been putting together about the 6th, 7th episode here, I believe, and I'm just truly excited, thankful to be able to have a co-host as special as him, and just appreciate his time for coming out and be a part of my podcast. So I love it. He'll be back here briefly. Got some good games this weekend. I'm excited. NCAA football got a lot of ranked games. Kick it off here today at noon. We had some games through the week so far. We had a Thursday night game and a Friday night game. Both were ranked teams as well. And I will be giving a rundown here shortly. See where we left off at for NFL. Yep. And then Monday night for Monday Night Football is going to be a good one. We have the Rams versus the 49ers. Jimmy G get another go at it to be able to not put a safety on the board. But just get back those reps. Get this familiarity. I think the Niners defense is going to show up big against the Rams. I'm looking forward to that one. That's my brother's birthday as well. October 3rd. It's going to be Monday night. I'm looking forward to it. Very exciting time in my family. It's a lot of October birthdays, so y'all gonna be hearing a lot of birthday shout-outs throughout the month as we go forward. and all those type of things. So, about to get into the NCAA. Yes, sir. So we had Thursday night, September 29th, was number 19 BYU. They beat Utah State 38-26. Friday we had a top 25 upset. We had UCLA beat number 15 Washington last night, 40-32. It was definitely a nail biter. One of the UCLA quarterbacks actually hurdled a guy. So that was kind of cool. That was a big highlight from the game. And just to get into the rundown, number 1 Georgia, my Dogs. We play at Missouri at 7:30. I'm taking the Bulldogs, of course. But then we have number 2 and versus number 20. We have number 2 Alabama versus number 2 20. Number 2 Alabama versus number 20 Arkansas on CBS later on today at 3:30. It's going to be a good matchup. I'm going to take Alabama, but I think Arkansas is going to be able to move the ball pretty well against Alabama and make it a decent game. Then we have number 3 Ohio State versus Rutgers at 3:30 on the Big Ten Network. I'm going to take Ohio State. Then we have number 4 Michigan at Iowa on Fox. I'm going to take Michigan. Michigan is on the rise. I'm loving the number 5 versus number 10 matchup today. We have Clemson versus NC State, ACC matchup, 7:30 on ABC. I'm looking forward to that. I'm actually probably swinging NC State way, just because I like their defense and I like their quarterback. Then we have number 6 USC versus Arizona State. I'm going to take USC. Lincoln Riley's doing good things over there for USC. Then we have another top 25 matchup. Number 7 versus number 14. Number 7 Kentucky versus number 14 Ole Miss. I'm going to take Kentucky. Kentucky's quarterback is top tier, and I like him. And I like him as well.
Hello?
Yo. What's up, brother? You here, brother?
My bad, bro.
No, you good. I did. I went over the Rams and Niners Monday night game because that was the last one you had to do. And I'm currently in the NCAA right now. So.
Okay.
Then we went forward with we have number 9 Oklahoma State at number 16 Baylor at 3:30 on Fox. It's going to be a good one. I'm going to take Oklahoma State. Then we have number 11 Penn State versus Northwestern at 3:30 on ESPN. Then I'm going to take Penn State as well. Then we have number 12 Utah versus Oregon State on the Pac-12 network at 2 p.m. I'm going to take Utah. Oregon's got back into the top 15. I'm going to go with number 13 Oregon over Stanford. They play tonight on Fox Sport 1 at 11 p.m. And then we have number 17 Texas A&M and Mississippi State. This is going to be a good SEC game as well. I like Mississippi State's defense. I think they're going to give Texas A&M a run for their money, but I think A&M will pull it out at the end, probably about a field goal to a touchdown. Then we have number 18 Oklahoma at TCU. I'm going to go number 18 over TCU. Then we have number 21 Minnesota versus Purdue. Purdue has a high-power offense. Minnesota's always been a good running back factory, so I'm excited to see this matchup. Y'all can catch that on ESPN2 at 12. And then we have number 22 Wake Forest is number 23 Florida State. Another ACC matchup that I'm looking forward to. 3:30 on ABC. That's going to be a good game. And then I think I might take Wake Forest in that one, actually. And then we have number 24 Pitt versus Georgia Tech at 8 p.m. on the ACC network. I'm going to take Pitt. And then you have because Georgia Tech actually just fired their coach last week. So hopefully they have a new scheme. They had brought somebody in that has a new scheme that's getting tired of that wishbone and wing tee, whatever they're running. And then we have to round out the top 25, we have number 25 Kansas State versus Texas Tech on the Big 12 network. And I'm going to take Kansas State over Texas Tech.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was our NCAA top 25 rundown. Again, some great games this weekend. I'm looking forward to some good matchups this afternoon. A lot of hard work and dedication those gentlemen put in to be great, just like a lot of people do in their life just to be great. But again, I appreciate y'all love and support. Appreciate y'all tuning in for me and my boy Frankie Fly. Braves take on the Mets later on again tonight, game 2 of a truly important series. So let's chop on tonight, Braves. Let's bring it home. Let's get this victory. Go Braves, go Birds. Let's make it happen this week. 4-0, 2-0 in the series tonight this weekend. Let's go. Go Braves. Go Eagles. Let's do it, man.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Well, so it was a good episode. Ravens are going to come out on top, prove everybody wrong. Lamar going to get paid at the end of the year. Go Birds. I mean, go Ravens. That's your thing. Go Birds.
Yeah. Y'all don't say that.
Flock Nation.
Yeah, y'all say that. Whatever. Yeah. Say that.
Flock Nation.
We own. Oh, and go Dogs. I ain't forget about y'all. I already know we gonna go dominate Missouri. I already know we gonna go dominate Mizzou. You know what I mean? You know how we do when we go in there. But go dominate. Go Dogs.
That's a question right there.
So that's 5. You know, we're gonna be 5-0 this weekend. 5-0, 4-0, and 2-0 in the series for this weekend. Let's do it, Braves. Appreciate you tuning in, brother. Appreciate y'all again, man. Appreciate y'all love and support. Y'all check my brother out, man. Say Instagram again, bro.
LOL_Frankie Bravo. Yes, sir.
Y'all check my boy Frankie Fly out, man. I'm on Instagram. LOL_Frankie Bravo, man. Y'all check my boy out. Y'all check me out on Instagram, Grateful Gab Podcast. Send me some emails, send me some feedback, gratefulgabpodcast@gmail.com. Send anybody y'all know doing some great deeds in the community, all those good stuff. Until next time, y'all be easy, stay blessed, stay warm, stay hydrated. Until next time, y'all. Peace.